Hello, friends and lovers, and welcome to a new action roguelike. This one is flashy, let me tell you. You know, this is Morbid Metal. It's actually published by Ubisoft, which was a bit surprising. It costs, I think, less than 15 bucks right now for the launch discount, at least. I think the full price might be 18. So surprisingly well priced for something that's published by Ubisoft. Not developed, but, you know, published nevertheless. Anyway, it is an early access title, so it is not done. There's some coming soon features going on and everything like that, but it's a pretty solid performance overall in terms of what you get. I mean, it's super flashy, right? I mean, it's very nice looking. It's very pleasant on the eyes. I think the sound of the music's actually on point, too. I do have some qualms with it, I guess you could say, the least, and we're going to get to that, but why don't we get the gameplay started in the meantime here. So, it's sort of, if I may draw a comparison here just to kind of make it a bit easier. For me, the combat reminds me a touch, at least, of God of War-esque. You're meant to sort of swap between different characters and use all their cooldowns, and then you keep swapping, blah, 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 blah. So, swap to a character, use all the cooldowns, swap to the other character, use all the cooldowns, rinse and repeat, destroy all the enemies, and then you get to choose an upgrade after each combat. Boom. Simple as that. They call these routines. These are kind of just general upgrades. And they might be character specific. As you can see, this one in the middle has the icon for our character that we're using right now in front of us. After using nanoblades, melee attacks also shoot a nanoblade at the target. Nanoblades is just one of our cooldowns, basically. These ones are more general. Casting your special skill reduces the cooldown of regular skills. Special skills like a super long one. There's definitely a lot of terminologies they're throwing out here that they almost expect us to know right away. Even if you're, you know, even on my first run, like, all this stuff is what it is. They really need to show us more info, I think, when we're choosing upgrades like this. But I do like Barrier, which will block 1 instance of damage at the start of each combat. It will keep us healthy because enemies, they hit you, and they hit you for a good amount. All right, so there's our moveset. We do have a dash. You can also dash in the air. You can also double jump if you so choose. That's obviously going to be a core move of the combat there. And then you got all the cooldowns over there in the bottom right. We have to charge up the RB button in order to actually use it, because that's our special skill. We also have our other character here, Eku, that we can swap between, who has a similar thing going on. I mean, it's not really different, but here's the B button, for instance. Eku is a much heavier hitter. We do have aerial attacks and things like that. Let's swap back, use our Y button, make sure we dodge. We did manage to trigger a dodge counter. I already have another complaint here right away, which is that I don't know if it's in my head or what, but there's a lock-on maneuver, as you would hope in a game like this with like a third-person perspective, right? And I swear to God, it locks on to the biggest, chunkiest enemy by default every time, and I have to constantly be switching it to the little guys because it's just easier to kill all the little guys first, you know what I mean? Okay, so what do we got going on here? We had a couple of generals here. Grants a barrier when using a special skill. Ooh, that's not bad. After a barrier is depleted, gain additional move speed for a short period. That sounds like really weak to me. Eku has super armor while using skills preventing enemy interruptions. Not bad, but I guess I'll take the barrier replenish here. We are still at full health, luckily. We are gaining many resources, and we'll have to get to that as it happens over time. It does run really smooth for me. There are some load times and things like that, but I haven't had any issues. And, you know, generally speaking, if I'm recording a video, it can really bog down the performance of a game if I'm doing both at the same time, as you can imagine. So here we got a protocol swap. Protocol is a move. It's a cooldown, whatever you want to call it, really. So we can take Nano Strike, MK2, and drop Nano Blades instead. Flex phases out and leaps to a target in range, striking repeatedly. After each strike, may jump to a nearby enemy. 6 times 80 damage with a 13.5-second cooldown. Sure. I mean, it says it's level 2, so it should be okay. So we're leaving the old one behind there. I would hope so. So we jump to another enemy. Okay. So yeah, there's routines, which are sort of passive upgrades. May I call them boons? Maybe. You also got protocols, which are the actual moves that can be upgraded. And then I think they call them corpora, which is sort of like equipment that you can pick up. More like passive upgrades, basically. Okay, so I'm going to have to watch my barrier, which is below my health bar. And I really only want to use my big move. Please swap characters. If and when I actually lose my barrier. Speaking of which, I just did that. Okay. So now then, it is time already to do that. I also took a hit, unfortunately. Woo! Okay, there's that B button move, and it did bounce around. Now, we do have some style points going on here. I'm actually not certain what the usefulness of the styles are. You know, the old Devil May Cry system, as I may call it. Okay, deploys a small drone at the beginning of combat that shoots nearby enemies. We also got the same one there. Ooh, increase the maximum number of barriers to 2. Sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, and now we get some movement here. I'm probably going to give my thoughts on it. I think it's a solid game. It's like 79% rated on Steam right now, which I think is very fair. I do think there can be these really long segments in between combat. We might experience one right now where you're really wandering around for a long time and the world just feels like super empty. I mean, it's pretty and everything, but I don't know if, you know, it just feels like there's kind of some long amounts of downtime that I don't know if we really want that much. I think this is a like little side mission we can do, if I understand this correctly. Ooh, nice. We found a little heal, which is good. We also picked up a piece of equipment that gave us a little bit more max health. This is another protocol swap, but it's just back to our old one, which feels very strange. So I guess unlucky. So I guess I won't be taking that. All right. So let's go back this way. There are some little secrets and doodads around, though. This symbol on this orb, I think just my understanding, none of this is really explained in any sort of tutorial, but it just means we're moving forward versus doing something else. Oh my god, this is a very small platform. Please lock onto anything. Thank you very much. Okay, you stopped locking on. Okay, watch out for that. Pew, 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 pew. I believe I did lose a barrier. Use a big slam. Very good. Okay, but you... We do have a double jump, so it's not hard to get out of there. What do we got now? More barrier stuff, so we're seeing some synergies, which is nice. Before breaking, a barrier absorbs kinetic energy to heal you to a limit. Before breaking, a barrier absorbs kinetic energy to heal you to a limit. The maximum health you can regain is 25%. Health gain, 50%. Do they mean like the hit that gets absorbed could heal me for a maximum of 25% of my max health? But it scales with the damage I would have taken? I have a lot of questions. This is another little heal here, so we can top ourselves off. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I thought it was. This is Void Matter. That's going to unlock a bunch of stuff back in town. There is a long grind to this game. There's a lot to unlock there. And it looks like we can increase it. Okay, that was cool. We can increase it. It might seem like I have more complaints than positive things to say. Oh, okay. Okay. Chill. I thought I still had a jump, but I guess not. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, man, that actually hurt pretty good, too. Am I just supposed to make that jump with no grapple? I guess I am. It's pretty tight. It's pretty tight. Yeah, it's not easy. I wouldn't call it easy. And there's definitely instances where I'm fighting the camera along quite a bit. Okay, so don't get hit by this junk. Very good. Guess we're just going up. I am taking a peek around because, like I said, there's usually some, or oftentimes there's some stuff around that you can make use of. Okay, so I have a maximum of... I only had one barrier during that time, of course, because my maximum goes up. Maximum possible barriers, I should say, right? Please lock onto anything. So you do get, if you get a perfect dodge, like you kind of dodge through something perfectly, you can get this dodge counter, which as you can imagine is pretty good. Okay, very good. Man, they really want me to just keep using this barrier stuff. Nearby enemies are knocked back. I don't see the helpfulness of move speed, really. Well, you got Leak. This one's actually at least interesting, huh? Damaging enemies with skills inflicts a leak. Damage 25, damage interval 1 second. The duration is 4 seconds. Stacks applied per attack is 1. I guess you'd want something that... You'd want skills that attack multiple times. It does say it's stackable. Minor damage over time. I mean, 25 is not a lot. Like, a lot of our skills are hitting for, like, 200 or something like that, right? But these other two just sound low impact to me. And maybe Leak will go somewhere and we'll find some synergies around it also. The way I'm looking at that. I hope this is the right way. And I didn't get turned around. Let's find out. Let's find out. Okay, I believe we get to go to a shop now. Take a little break at the Emporium. So, story-wise, there is some story going on here. We are in a simulation being trained up to do something. It's all kind of a bit abstract. But that's the whole purpose. I think the idea is this might not be the simulation, even though it very much so looks like it. Every time we start a run, we enter a simulation, basically. We can receive a routine or a boon for Flux, in particular for $150. We have 407. And one for Echo. Okay, so, well, I mean, we can afford them both, so we might as well buy them both, right? After using Nano Blades, melee attacks also shoot a Nano Blade at a target. Now, this is where I could really use to look at what moves I still have right now, and thus I could really have... I could use a lot more information in this screen where they chose to leave a lot of free real estate, you know? Blink Strike and Backstab always crit against full health enemies. Yeah... I mean, there is a boss, of course, as you can imagine, so this is particularly not useful, so I guess I'm going to take Lingering Blades, even though I'm not certain it really synergizes with the moves that we still have now. Because, let's see, it says, after using Nano Blades, apparently I do not have Nano Blades anymore, if I understand this correctly. So I'd have to take the Nano Blades move back, because I swapped it for Nano Strike in order to make use of Lingering Blades, which feels pretty bad. So in other words, that did nothing. For the moment, Echo has super armor. Enemies hit by Echo Strike's second hit are stunned. That is one of the moves that we have. Stun duration 3 seconds. Does it work on bosses? We'll have to just see. So we have Echo Strike. That's on our B button. Swing twice. The second swing, it deals a fraction of the first swing's damage. Okay. Let us go. Let us go. Let us move on. Very good. Very good. I am having fun, though, with it. It's interesting. I don't get to play a lot of, like, I don't know. It's not really AAA, probably. But, I mean, it looks a bit AAA at the same time. So, it's kind of interesting to get my hands on something in the roguelike universe like this. Because you just don't see a lot of big publishers or developers making roguelikes very often. Especially ones that look like this. Okay. Let's do the slam. Let's make sure we swap. Apparently, oh, did I take a hit? I might have. Let's make sure we use our special here then. Please hit the B button. Appreciate you. Everything's on cooldown right now. There was the second hit that stunned. Just gotta keep an eye out. The game will kind of give you those red flashing warnings, as you can imagine. I tend to, like, I try not to look. No target within range. Yeah, right. Wah! Got you with the dodge counter. Slammed him. Okay, we finally killed that little guy in the background. We are at full still, at least. Alright. So we got... Spawn a Nano Blade that hits the nearest enemy on cast. So that's something. Echo's skills that deal additional damage against enemies with debuffs or conditions. Wait, that sounds good. Right? Because, wow, 50% is like a lot, too. Because we're applying Leak. So that sounds like it should be very good. Sounds to me like it. We're going to take that one. We are going to take that one. So we can swap out Seismic Rift. This is his... super skill. Special skill? Special skill. Echo unleashes a powerful horizontal slash hitting enemies in a wide area. versus the original that we have here. Launch a vicious attack against multiple enemies in front of you. Max damage 2,000. Special drive stack cost. Oh, so it's a lot. Ooh, okay. So this is actually good. The new one here only costs 1 special drive stack, which means it's a lot easier to use. Which means that we can get our barrier back a lot more easily. I have noticed that it feels like Ekku's special is like never up. Otherwise, like it's just impossible to really get up there. This is void matter to bring back home. Okay. Let us head this way. Oh, Forgot to say, I did play the demo for this game. Ooh, there's something here. Sick. And featured it months and months ago. I couldn't really tell you when exactly, but it was a long time ago. So I have shown on the channel before in case I've confused you here. But yeah, now it's out in early access. Oh. I was gonna say, it looks like the floor had disappeared briefly there. Okay, so we can swap out blade form. Oh, that's your ultimate. I'm gonna call it that all the time, aren't I? Not your ultimate, it's your special. Release a powerful tornado blade that passes through enemies. Instantly kills them below a health threshold. I mean, it's level 2, so I guess I'm willing to try it either way. I don't really know if I have a preference yet in all this stuff. That's like one of those things that you just gotta learn from trial and error, right? That health. Health that we don't need, so I guess I'll leave it there in case somehow I do come back. Yeah, another new protocol. Now we have Echo Implant instead of Echo Strike. Let me see here. Do we have anything? Yes, we have Stunning Swing for Echo Strike. So there's a chance I might not want to swap this out. Because Echo Strike can apply stun here. Echo dashes to nearby enemies, implanting an Echo on hit after... So we got Echo and Echo here. After a delay or death, the Echo explodes in an area. Explosion damage scales with damage dealt while the Echo was active. Okay. Believe I understand. 7.5 second cooldown. It is nice to get a lower cooldown. I'll give it that, but I think I'm going to stick with what we got. I mean, we make it so that we've made the current move so that it stuns, right? I like the idea of stunning anything and everything. Okay. Speaking of stunning. Okay. Let's go ahead and use, ooh, first time using this maybe. Ooh, dang. Like that. Gonna be happy about this decision, maybe. Ooh, dodge counter. Hit something. Please. Oh, I think you hit my barrier. I'm looking at my special charges there. I got distracted and wasn't killing this guy. Also. Ooh, you almost got me, I think. I want to keep them charged up because I believe it carries over between encounters and everything. Echo explosions now implant an echo on enemy's hit. No? Bounces nano blades to nearby enemies, dealing reduced damage, or upslam spawns 2 ripples. I really got to be able to look at my moves here. Spawns 2 ripples which travel to nearby enemies and knock them up. I believe we still have the upslam. Do I want the upslam more than... I mean, I guess so, since I gave you the whole thing. I gave our friend here, Echo, the whole thing about dealing more damage to enemies with leak on them, basically. Maybe upgrading you would be the priority. Yeah, you do get to retain that. I'm gonna say, can we get over to that island back there, you think? The barrier is not active. I mean, it certainly looks like something. We came from over here. Oh. I don't know. Am I gonna make it? Thought we came from over there. Looks foggy from here, and we're also a little bit lower. I don't... Alright, fine. No. Oh! Wow. And there was a little secret here. There was some cash. Okay. Am I supposed to just make it back now again? Wow. Okay. Tight. Tight, huh? Tight, tight, tight. Okay. Moving on, finally. Is it boss time? No, not yet. Lock onto something, preferably the flyers. Thank you very much. Okay, I think it's time to use one of our specials here. Dang, that hits. Dang, that be hitting. It keeps telling me I can't use my B button because there's no target within range. Okay, let's swap. Boing, 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 boing. Trying to watch the barrier, right? Just make sure I keep it up. That way. Has super armor. Blink strike and backstab always crit against full health. Enemies no. Echo explosions down plants and echo on enemies hit. Do I have echo explosions? Not so certain I do. Does that mean I have to take the super armor? Maybe. Do I have echo explosions? I have echo strike. It seems strange to offer an upgrade like that I cannot make use of if that is indeed the case. I think this is an optional timed arena. Pretty sure. Do 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 ba. And you're a long walk. Yeah, you don't get a lot of load screens, which is nice, because that can really bog down a game like this. So they do a good job of not making you wait on load screens, but maybe these are secret load screens, kinda, right? Destroy all enemies. Okay. Did I already take a hit? Because I did not get a barrier back. Please attack like anything. Alright, you used my special. Wait, do we share specials? I just realized. Maybe. You're a healer, I believe. Oh, I think we share the specials. That's too bad. Please, kill anything. I'm begging you. I keep trying to hit the B button. That skill requires something to be in very close range, I guess. Woo! Oh no, big whiff. Are you still in the air? Okay, buddy, I'm finally here for you. We got our barrier still. Kabam. Nano chips. 154. Nano chips are just used in the run to purchase things, as we saw in that Eden shop. Contains useful data. All right, so we got a bunch of rewards here for this, though, too. So we got the corporate. This is equipment. We can only carry 3 at a time. Increased damage against juggled enemies. No reason not to take it. Now, we got a swap here. We can swap out Power Blade for Blade Form. Flash an enemy multiple times, instantly kills them. Oh, right, that's the original, right? I guess the question is, what would be better for an upcoming boss? You can see the full damage of Blade Form is actually more. And I guess we'll swap for that reason. Then there's more here. We can Rip Up Slam, which I'm going to have to look at. Echo shatters the ground, damaging and stunning all enemies in an area. 280 damage, slightly shorter cooldown. Did I get anything for Up Slam? Yes. Oh, boy. Doesn't seem like a big upgrade. What's our Up Slam thing do again? Spawns 2 ripples which travel to nearby enemies and knocks them up. I guess I'll leave it then. Alright, I guess I'm going to leave those doodads now then. Now we can go back, because this was all optional. We didn't have to do this. Gonna have to find my way back a little bit here, though. Okay, so I think we went up there, so we want to go back this way. In your room. Feedback for the devs. Sometimes the upgrades just kind of need to feel more meaningful, I think, for one thing. And have, like, we need to be able to actually see the synergies. Like, how does A coordinate with B and stuff like that. Like, even just something as small as we deal more damage to debuff enemies, that's great. But there's a lot of things that it's almost like they're showing us things that, you know, it's not even an anti-synergy, but there's non-existent. Like being offered upgrades for moves I don't even have. It's like, that feels really strange to me. I understand sometimes you get unlucky, but it's just strange to find an upgrade that does nothing for me in the time being. Okay, so here we got a little platforming section. More void matter. Very good. That'll help us. Back we go. It does seem fixable. I will say, like, these sections here feel kind of long. Oh my god! You got me. Okay. Let's use a big swing to start here, maybe, if we can. Alright, let's swap characters, please. Swap characters. I wonder if I'm the only one here, but I almost wish that there was just... I don't like using the D-pad to swap here, really. Taking my thumb off the... Please. Off the joystick at any point. I actually end up using my right thumb to hit the D-pad because it feels wrong. I use a special here. Man, you're just not dying, are you? Probably should have used that sooner because I did take a hit. Airborne juggle enemies hit by ground shatter and plant an echo. Echo explosions down, plant an echo. Oh, yeah. I guess it is fly swatter then? Hit by ground shatter. So I have to hit an enemy. I think I took ground shatter. Actually, I don't remember now. And I can't look. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not sure then. Alright, I'm going to take the echo explosion in case it comes in handy. I don't have ground shatter. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely some improvements that can be made around the UI, and just... We definitely need a lot more info when choosing those upgrades, and you might need to cater these upgrades a little bit better, so that they're a bit more exciting. Okay, we got two paths here. This one is the optional one, I think, judging from the look of the door. Oh, okay, what happened? Down I go. That deals an awful lot of damage compared to my max. I did mistime my dash there. Ah, void matter again. And we must go back. Okay, now how to get through here safely? Seems like that will be fine. Is there any other side stuff here, really? Not that I can see. Okay. What? Okay, big hit here. Seemed worthwhile. Oh, there goes one barrier, but I got some health back that way. It's almost like I want to lose the barrier to make sure I get some health, right? Please target the little fellas. Oh, with the whiff. I have a C grade. You know it's not good. I'm noticing that, like, my health's still going up. Oh, there goes my barrier again. I think you might have hit me, though. It was going up while I had the barrier, so maybe I'm misunderstanding that one move, huh? Bounces nano blades to nearby enemies, dealing reduced damage. It might be this one to actually spawn nano blades is the thing. Well, no, we got your nano blade move, so maybe it's okay. It hits the nearest enemy on cast. I'm gonna take blade dash actually. Still, blade form. We do have we have nano strike and blink strike. I don't think we were spawning nano blades actually, so we chose correctly on a whim. Okay. Can't go that way, I guess. Oh. I don't know why. I hungered for the void there for a second. No combat in here? I really thought so. Ah, I think we're right before the boss. Okay. We get to spend some more money here then. So that's a heal that we don't need since we're at full health. That would cost me 150 nano chips. We can upgrade an equipped protocol. That must be equipment, right? Upgrades an equipped corpora. Well, now I'm actually not sure. Oh, wait. Protocol is a move, of course. Discard a corpora to gain a new corpora of the same tier. So that's equipment. Okay, so let's upgrade a protocol. We probably want to do something. I'm thinking here. Well, you could upgrade something to rare. I don't know if that's worth it more. I was going to say for Echo in particular. Upslam. Echo Strike, huh? I don't know what the old looks like, right? Choose a protocol to enhance. Echo's the one that deals more damage to debuffed enemies. Which is kind of too bad here. I'm gonna say... I think the original damage of this is 200. Yeah, they really got to show that, huh? Okay, let's upgrade Blade Form, actually. I've decided. Usage limit has been reached. You can upgrade a current one here. Increases damage to juggled enemies. Or we can make this 20 health instead of 10. Well, I don't think we can juggle the boss, so I kind of have to do this one, I think. And now I could spend the last of my cash to get rid of the juggle to get something different here. Hey, I said it was going to be the same rarity. Increases damage dealt to drone. Oh, with drones, no. Increases damage dealt with orbs. Don't think we have orbs. Boosts damage against enemies whose health is less than 20%. I guess we're going to have to take that one. Okay, I actually haven't beaten this boss yet. And got a bit surprised by something. Whee! I do like the cinema that we get here, though. Saru's lair. I mean, yeah, I don't really have any complaints about the visual effects or anything, that's for sure, right? I think the music's pretty cool. It's on point. It's very fitting. Must strike the gong to begin the combat. All right, buddy. I will say, why does the music fade out there and then fade back in? Oh, gosh, you got me, I think. Please, the target's within range. I swear it is. Okay, I'm waiting for you to kind of do something in particular. There you go. Let's use this now. All right, I think you just do 2. Then you might do the slam. Okay, now you like to do the slam when I'm at a distance. Is it a double? It's a double. Oh, you got me. Jump. Thank you. All right. Please tell me that hits so that I can actually get my barrier back. That's the main thing there. Is it a double? It is. Okay. Then you're probably just going to do your melee swing. Okay, and I totally whiffed it, even though I said it out loud. All right, 1 slam, 2 slam. You're down, you're down. All right, here comes phase 2 that creamed to me really quick last time. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. So now he starts shooting at me. I'm not certain if I'm supposed to, like, do anything. Because I died way too quick the first time. Oh, Jesus. Well, he got me. Dang, he gets a lot harder there, huh? It feels like I just had to see I have to just see the moves one at a time there to really make any good progress, it seems to me. Oh, man. It took a bit to get there, too, right? But it does kind of seem like, you know, the pace will pick up. You don't have to do all the optional things, but once I get to know, like, the area better and everything, it'll be better. Not to mention there's a lot of unlocks here, so why don't we show that off at least? Why don't we show that off? So here, this is what I would call the main upgrade skill tree that we have available to ourselves here. So we can increase our max health for 10 green doodads. I think they might call it void matter, I believe. Now, I poured most of my resources into this, receive more void matter at the end of combat, just because I'm going to need so much of it, right? But it does feel kind of bad just to dump things into that. And there's a lot of things here that don't really... Like, I don't know what they mean. Vitality Fabricator can spawn in a run now, okay? Devil's Bargain can spawn, all right? Eden's Blessing can spawn in the run, all right? Corporate Enhancer can spawn in the run. Yeah, I mean, they're probably kind of like the things that we got right before the boss, if I were to guess. Increase nano chips harvested from killing enemies. Elites have a chance to drop a soul core. That's some kind of meta currency that I haven't earned yet since I haven't been able to kill any bosses or anything. Reduces the price of interactables. All three of these don't seem super important to me yet. Down here, we got just more things that we can unlock. It says in the Emporium in particular. So I assume we can spend more money there if we unlock all this stuff. Corporate Enhancer. Sure. Make our moves better, right? I don't know if I know what Eden's Blessing is yet. Yeah. It kind of feels bad to unlock a ton of these and not get any max health or anything else of particular use here, too. Regular skill damage goes up. Special skill damage goes up. The cooldown of regular skills. Special drive charges faster at higher style rank. Bonus amount 100%. Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, that does all make sense. It seems like we should probably take some max health, though. Now it's going to cost me 15 per upgrade there. I guess I'll get some more void matter earnings at the same time. I have 20 left now. And I guess I'm going to go with not the recycler. I'm just going to take that too. I'll show you what else we got going on here. Over here. I assume that there's going to be a third character, maybe even a fourth. You're going to be meant to swap between all of them, but I only got the two still right now. Okay, so you can unlock new moves. If I'm understanding this UI correctly, but you require soul cores. I think you earn soul cores from killing the bosses, my understanding. And so there's basically 2 move sets available for each right now. So you can, this kind of just, you get to choose your starting loadout there, essentially. I don't know if there's really anything else to use the soul cores on. And over here, you can also spend void matter. And this unlocks different equipment, or corpora as they call it. That can appear in the run. And so I haven't been prioritizing this at all. All this stuff came with me. It came with it already. But I guess like Spidey Sense would probably be a pretty cool one, right? I've just been getting like the max health and everything so far. But I've only done with that, I think 4 runs in totality. Oh man, it is fun. You know, it's far from perfect. You know what I mean? It's a pretty solid entry for a $15-ish game. For day 1 of early access. It's not day 1 anymore of early access, but like the first week of early access is my main thing. They got an interesting rhythm going on there. It would probably be tough, I'll admit, to change it up to... I feel like there's just too much faffing about between the combats. I really just want to get to the next combat, preferably. I don't think I find the platform particularly interesting or fun. I find it more of a nuisance, personally. So I kind of just wish that, you know... You finish one combat, and boom, you're just right at the next one. I understand, like, if there's a shop or something like that, there's going to be some flavor and things like of that nature. But, yeah, I mean, I guess that could just be the way I choose to play in the future and skip the side stuff. But I don't know, it always feels bad to leave those things behind, especially in a game where I'm not necessarily just, you know, on farm with it and destroying everything. But I think that's the main thing for me. It's just I kind of just want to get to the next thing very quickly. For me. And that, and just like the UI still needs a lot of work. It still needs to be really worked on and see some improvements there. Anyway, what do you guys think? What do you think about Morbid Metal? Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. And I shall see you in another video.